All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Hello, Degens. Welcome to Sunday Night Football Packers versus Bears live stream. I, of course, am the Brofect1 AJ. Here to break it all down with me is the man with the numbers, sportsbook whisperer, college basketball guru, daddy of the diamond. All hail the king of the links, Mr. Noah Engelbretson. Noah, how the hell are we doing today, Bob?
Hey, go Pack, go, baby.
Go Pack, go. Dude, let's get into it. I mean, it was just a crazy day of NFL overall, but we get to end it tonight here with a rivalry older than time itself, it feels like. A rivalry that has been dominated pretty one-sidedly the last 10, 15 years, that being the Green Bay Packers and my Chicago Bears. Noah, how are you feeling going into this game?
Oh, I feel great. Yeah, the Bears don't have a Justin Jefferson or anything. The Packers have actually gotten to watch film on the offense that they're going against. Justin Fields not that good. As I said earlier, I still feel confident Packers hold the Bears to single digits. I don't think the Bears. I think 10 points or less is the ceiling for the Bears offense this game, and I'm not 100% sure what the Packers offense is going to look like, but I trust them. I sure as hell trust them to score more than 10 points against the Bears at home.
No, yeah, I'm completely with you there, bro. Green Bay Packers just looking, their defense looking like the best part of their team last week and looking to go ahead and capitalize on that. Obviously, with the Chicago Bears, in my opinion, we still don't really know what we have there, especially with all the weather and shit that went on in last week's game with the 49ers. Shout out Trey Lance. Hope you're feeling better, bub, as he breaks his ankle. And yeah,
well, they said it's most likely going to require season-ending surgery, so we're going to have porn star Jimmy the rest of the season.
Hey, shout out porn star Jimmy. I mean, obviously it was good then that they kept him there, because they would be pretty SOL right now if they didn't have Jimmy G as the backup.
Oh God, yeah. Would they have to rely on like Nick Mullins or something like that for the rest of the season?
Oh, probably. But hey, man, it is what it is at this time. Just making sure. Sorry, I got a fucking tech difficulty for the stream, but we're all good to go. Noah, let's get into it, especially because we're coming up here on the playtime really fast. Keys to the game. Obviously, I think Green Bay needs to not turn the ball over. Aaron Rodgers needs to be all the way back, dude. I think, Aaron Rodgers has been starting off, slow the last couple years with these, rough week one losses, as we saw last year, and now coming back this year.
It's his preseason tune-up. I mean, if you get to play the Packers week one, you're lucky on the schedule because, Rodgers hasn't taken any reps for months. And, it's the little preseason tune-up game that it mildly frustrates me, but it's okay because I'm like, whatever, we'll just get blown out week one and then, rip off 13 wins like we have the last 3 years.
No, yeah, it's going to be, I hope the Packers come back here. The Bears obviously coming off of a big win, a lot of momentum shifting there. 10.5 points, dude, that's a lot, and especially with the Bears defense not playing as shittily. Again, I do think most of it has to do with the rain playing some great defense for them as well. Such a young team with the Bears, they almost don't know what they don't know anymore. Bless you. And it's possible that because of, getting all of the older guys out of there and keeping it a young team that doesn't really know how bad they are, they could accidentally fuck around and win some games, bro.
Yeah, I still think the under for their season win total, which was at like 6.5, is like an absolute lock. I don't see the Bears somehow winning 7 games.
No.
Yeah, Fields is trash. He's trash. And until he... Now, I will give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's got a shit offensive line and shit weapons around him. So, that doesn't help. But he has not looked good. I don't anticipate that to all of a sudden change. I don't know how to feel about the 10.5, but I think the Packers cover 10.5. I think we're in for a good old spanking here on Sunday night.
Yeah, unfortunately, I hate to see it as Carrie Underwood's coming out to sing us in. The Packers have always had the Bears number, no matter whether it's at Lambeau, in Soldier Field. And Aaron Rodgers, like you said, he had his tune-up game, and I think he's going to be looking especially for a huge bounce back here and probably going to be able to get it. Obviously, we'll see it. Is there any other bets that kind of stick out for you, Noah? I mean, I know I got an anytime touchdown and a couple other things going on.
I think LaFleur is going to adjust, and it blew my mind that last week I think we only ran the ball 18 times or something like that.
Yeah.
And between Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, they were averaging over 5 yards a carry, and we still only ran the ball 18 times. That's going to change. I think the yards per carry is going to stay right around 5 or 6, and I expect the Packers just to kind of run the ball down the Bears' throat the entire game.
Yeah, I definitely don't see the Bears really having much of a rebuttal to this or anything like that whatsoever. Yeah, I will say I do think what's his name? Oh my God, why can't I think of it now? No, I'm still kind of in shock from the fucking Cardinals victory. That shouldn't have been a victory. That was some bullshit. That was unbelievable. David Montgomery, I do have him to score a touchdown at plus 175. Also, Big Bob Tunyon.
Is he even the starter anymore though? I mean, Khalil Herbert seems like he's getting the bigger share of the carries in his second year.
Yes, I completely agree, Noah, but I think it's going to be one of those things where end zone, red zone type situation. I think you're going to put David Montgomery in there. And that's why they call it gambling. No, I'm taking a fucking gamble. But I also got Big Bob Tunyon in there as well to score a touchdown.
I don't hate that one. He's been around longer than any of the other receivers pretty much other than Randall Cobb. He's got to figure something out. He looked back. Like, he looked good in week 1. Obviously, the offense not looking good as a whole, but Tunyon looks like that knee is not bothering him at all. So I'm not worried about him. I think he could be on pace for a decent season this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, a prop bet I like is for the Bears. I forget exactly what it's called, but for the Bears not to score a touchdown.
Oh, yeah? What do you got that at?
Let me find. I'm going to find it real quick here.
Yeah, because and honestly, it's not something that's out of this realm. Like, the offense is not proven yet, and especially after last week. I mean, this is Justin Fields' second year with this team, but after last week, I don't know if it's going to be enough of a step.
Oh, okay. So I really love this. Bears team total touchdowns under 1.5 at minus 135.
Okay.
I'm trying to find out if I can find it at 0. You can take the Bears at 0 to 10 points at plus 195. I love that. Bears under a half total touchdowns in the first half at plus 100.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I can't find exactly for the Bears not to score a touchdown in the game, but if somebody can find that somewhere.
Hey, please let us know in the chat. And by the way, please remember the chat is open. Let us know your degenerate bets, any live bets going on, and anything you want us to talk about. We got, crazy football action. I'm sure we'll get into a little bit of it here and there. But Noah, I'm a Bears fan at heart, by birth, by association. And I would just really prefer, I kind of understand how this game's going to go, but I would really prefer if maybe it's, 2 touchdowns and we don't run it up on us this time, all right? We got a young guy. We want to give him some confidence, and we don't need, too much of a hit here.
Yeah, so apparently Vegas is on the same wavelength as me. There is a prop here that I'm looking at. Each team to score a touchdown in each half. And no is minus 400. So clearly Vegas not having a lot of faith that the Bears will score a touchdown in both the first and the second half. They like that number right at about 1.5. Seems like Vegas is expecting the Bears to score 1 touchdown and 1 touchdown only based on where these lines are at.
And Noah, the public's with you on this. As we're getting closer to kickoff here in the next couple minutes, it looks like it's going to close out with the Packers receiving 56% of the bets and over 75% of the money. So not only are you going to see a lot of sharp money on that, you are seeing public bettors on that. Everyone and their mom seems to be on the Packers minus that 10.5, depending on the book that you're at.
Yeah, and we'll see. It'll be interesting. I thought it was really interesting here in the pregame that they said only 58%, NBC, whatever metric they're using, but 42% of the people picked the Bears to win this game.
Yeah, dude. Not win, cover. You want me to get the money line?
Oh.
I can get the money line ones for you, too. 81% of the bets on the Packers, 44% of the money on the Packers to win. So there's a 37-point differential with 19% of the bets and 56% of the money on the Bears to win the game outright at plus 400.
That kind of surprises me that the numbers are even that close with how shitty the payout is for Packers money line. But
but you do also have to take into account. I mean, I would assume that has to do with some parlays being thrown in there and stuff like that. Packers is kind of like the Alabama for this week with just a safe cover if it goes out that way.
Oh yeah. Which I am not ever a fan of throwing those like big shit money lines just to boost your parlay a little bit. The extra payout not worth the risk that comes along with that. Crazy shit could happen. Like, knock on wood here, but like if Rodgers, went down with an injury or something earlier in the first quarter and you got Jordan Love playing the rest of the game, that changes things.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But no, let's not even put that out in the world.
I still think Jordan Love would be able to lead the Packers to a victory over the Bears, but
now you hope. You hope.
We'll see. Yeah, what is Rodgers? What's his record? Like 20 something and like 3 or 5 or 6 against the Bears in his career?
Oh, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Do I have that stat in front of me?
I'll look it up real quick.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, he owns us for a reason. He came out and said that last season mid-game for a reason. He does own us, and it's hard to admit. I hate to admit it, but Rodgers has had the Bears number ever since he's been in this league. It's disgusting.
He's 22-5.
Jesus Christ.
Won the last, it looks like 7 meetings against the Bears. Won 11 of his last 12 meetings against the Bears. So
damn.
Yeah, what do we have here? 67.4 completion percentage. In those 27 games, he's got 6,549 yards.
Shit.
Looks like where are we? Touchdowns to interceptions. 61 touchdowns, only 10 interceptions in those games. So,
whew.
Plays
pretty good.
Aaron Rodgers loves to play the Bears. He loves it.
He does love the Bears. 4-time NFL MVP, obviously going for a third one here. Aaron Rodgers being shown on the sideline now, looking ready to go. I think the Bears won the toss and the Packers are going to get it first.
It could very well be. It looks like the offense, they're showing the offense, so I would assume so. I expect a big tone-setting drive here, touchdown, first drive. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Packers come out and, 5 out of their first 6 plays be run plays or little screen passes. Maybe even like the first 5 or 6 plays, all screen passes or runs. Who knows? I don't think the Packers are going to come out and try to take a deep shot like they did with the first play last week against the Vikings. Got Amari Rodgers back to return. Oh my God. Did you see when Aaron Rodgers got asked about Amari Rodgers' role last week? And he goes, he said something along the lines of, well, he's returning punts and kicks for us. That's about all I know.
Oh, shit.
It's like, damn.
As we got kickoff here now, Noah, Sunday Night Football. Bears at
Lazard's
Lambeau.
Playing.
Yeah, I saw Lazard's in.
Big game for Lazard. I don't know. I think offensive line being okay, and Elton Jenkins back. That'll be huge. We got Elton Jenkins back at right tackle. Now we just need Bakhtiari back, but they said he wasn't going to be playing. And we got a little toss to Aaron Jones starting the game.
Ooh, there we go. No, you may need to pause it for a hot sec.
Yeah, we're not doing a strict play-by-play.
True, but I don't need every play for me.
All right, I'll try to delay my comments a little bit. Actually, maybe I should pause it for a little bit so my reactions don't ruin everything.
Hey, Aaron Jones, he's been a staple for that Packers backfield for a while now. I love the way he plays.
Yeah, he's my best analogy for him is he runs the ball like he's like a bowling ball. He's like a human bowling ball.
Oh,
he's
absolutely.
Not that big, but man, he gets some steam and he gets going, and he's not afraid of a hit. Like,
hey, Noah, why don't we also start it off with a Bears flag?
Yeah, fitting. What What happened there? Just a little extra unsportsmanlike something or other.
That's what it's looking like there, yeah.
Yeah, I do expect a healthy mix of Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon this game. The Bears should know that's coming.
Yeah.
But then again, you got Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, so you get too used to stacking the box on every play. He's gonna fucking burn you.
Hey, and they're gonna pick up another 5 off that, another 4 or 5.
And I think that's the tough thing. Like when you're playing the Packers, to beat the Packers offense, you've got to get pressure and shut down the run with 4 or 5 guys. If you can't do that, it's game over because you need 7 guys back in coverage almost every play. So your front four better be playing real well.
Oh yeah. 2nd and 6 coming up. Let's see what they come on. Let's get a good pass out of Rodgers here.
Bro, we had some craziness today around the NFL.
Bro, it was insane. Rodgers with a beautiful pass up the middle. Shit.
I was pissed that Sammy Watkins didn't get involved at all week 1. I'd like to see him get going because if he can stay healthy, he's still a very good receiver. Like if Rodgers and him start gelling and he doesn't get injured, that could be a dangerous combo.
Yeah. But no, we had some serious crazy shit go on in the NFL today. A lot of dogs winning. I mean, the Jets coming back to beat the Browns. Colts just getting shut out by the Jags. I mean, just absolutely shut out.
What did I say on the show? I was like, the Colts never win in Jacksonville. Yeah. They just don't do it. They always lose in Jacksonville.
Yeah, they are.
Luckily for them, this was only week 2 this year instead of week 18 with the playoffs on the line.
No, yeah, seriously. And then you got the Lions, first time being favorited in 24 games, coming out and getting a win and convincing win at that. 9 points against the Commanders. 49ers with Jimmy G back coming over.
Defense still looks shaky for the Lions, but their offense looks pretty high octane, pretty high powered. Amon-Ra St. Brown looks tremendous.
Oh, Amon-Ra looks great.
Both that 2-headed monster at running back with DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams, and Jared Goff's not terrible.
No, he's serviceable.
He's a game manager.
Ooh. I don't know what Rodgers saw in that pass. I think there was a miscommunication there. But hey, that'll happen when you're doing ayahuasca all offseason.
Or when you get a bunch of receivers you've never played with before.
Oh man! And then hey, let's talk. And then those scrappy underdogs, the Arizona Cardinals, coming back in OT off a pick 6 to win the game. Shout out Big Tuna covering and hitting the over in his first same game parlay.
Hell yeah! There we go.
There we go. But that Cardinals team looks so bad, dude. Until they got into this. Oh, they'll get the first down. There you go. Until Cliff Kingsbury. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's gonna be real nice. It would have been interesting to see what the Packers offense looked like with Lazard in there, because you got these young guys who I think can be supplemental and good, but you need the reliability of Alan Lazard, of Robert Tonyan, of Randall Cobb. Kind of. I mean, Cobb's old and he's slowed down, but he's more of a locker room leadership type of guy in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
But if Rodgers can get gelling with Lazard and Tonyan, I think the rest of the pieces are just going to be that much more dangerous.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. If they can get one piece moving, they can get them all moving. As the Bears will finally get a nice stop there on the run game. But no, dude, the Cardinals suck. Cardinals didn't show any life until Cliff Kingsbury got into that locker room at halftime and was like, Kyler, I swear to God, I will get rid of your Xbox. I will take it away, and you can't play COD with your friends anymore. And then all of a sudden, what happens? Kyler Murray starts doing shit.
He said to a middle schooler, he's like, we're gonna take your electronics away for 2 weeks if you don't go do something.
Yeah.
Bears with another little stop there. Packers gonna have a 3rd and long here. See what happens. How about Tom Brady throwing a hissy fit for 3/4 of the game today? And I love that at least some people are acknowledging it because, obviously all the people who are getting paid to call it on TV won't. But on Twitter, all the memes and everyone's like, if Aaron Rodgers did this, if Kyler Murray did this, if any other quarterback did this, everyone's calling him a drama queen and like saying
Immature,
they need to shut up
yeah.
and like. But Tom Brady, it's like, oh, look at the passion he has. It's like a homie like literally broke 2 Microsoft Surface tablets last year. Probably broke one today when he threw it. They'd seen him throw his helmet. It's like he's 45 and he acts like a child sometimes. When things aren't going his way, he acts like a child.
Oh, yeah.
And he's the only one who can get away with acting moody and bitchy. So, and not to mention he straight up started that fucking fight. But obviously he's not going to take a hit. He's not going to take a hit. He's not going to throw a hit because he just runs his mouth until everybody else is so pissed that the rest of his team has to come over and back him up. Because Marshawn Lattimore, I mean, Lattimore should have just swung at Brady.
Oh, he should have.
That's what I think.
He should have.
Yeah, him and Mike Evans are probably each going to get a 1-game suspension anyway.
Oh,
so
they
he might as well have gotten a shot in at Brady. Like, opportunities
awesome.
there. He's bitching at you and running his mouth. And he looked like he wanted to until Leonard Fournette and one of the offensive linemen came up and were basically Tom Brady's personal bodyguards.
Yeah.
And then I love Mike Evans running all the way from the sideline to come deck Lattimore because those two have beef. They've had beef.
Yeah, no, they've had issues. They were showing the highlights of their issues throughout after that little beat up. What are you doing here, Raj?
Being Houdini.
Jesus. What a pass. Are they going to call that good to Jones? Yeah, they're calling it good.
Yeah, they called it good on the field. Yeah, his foot came out of bounds before. Yeah, because I think if that had stayed inbounds, I think that might have been a catch and a fumble or an incomplete, one of the two. But because that foot stepped out after the catch before the ball came loose, I think we're good on that.
Yeah, it looks so. And then we're going to get a false start somewhere on the Packers.
Yeah. How about the Cowboys, though? Sorry, not the Cowboys. How about Cooper Rush? He's now 2-0 in his career and games started.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was something else.
Started a Monday night primetime game or Sunday night primetime game against the Vikings last year, beating the Bengals in this one. Cooper Rush, 2-0, undefeated, 2-game winning drives to start his career.
Hey, I mean, I hate to say it, but the fucking Cowboys looked a lot better without Dak under center. Or the Bengals are just that bad.
No, I think the Cowboys' defense is legit. Their offense is going to be interesting, but yeah, last week against the Bucs and then this week against the Bengals, their defense looks pretty legit.
Oh, Micah Parsons looked great. Yeah, Micah Parsons looks great.
He's a stud. Trevon Diggs, it's been 2 games, but he seems like all the good elements are there, and he seems like he's not giving up the deep ball and getting burned as bad this year.
No, he's getting a little more patient, but still some weaknesses there. I think some teams will look to exploit, especially the better offenses. But
yeah, I don't know. I think the Cowboys defense is a lot better than what was expected.
Yeah. I could see in the Bears defense looking okay here in this drive. And as I say that, oh, there we go. They stop a tutty. Good pickup there. 3rd and 15 coming up.
Yeah, Lazard had him burned.
Yeah.
Not the best throw I've ever seen Aaron Rodgers make there. He puts a little more gas on that, and that's an easy touchdown.
Oh, easy touchdown. But nope, not going to get anything there.
That's all right. 3rd and long for the 3rd time this drive?
Yeah. Rodgers isn't worried, though.
Oof.
The Bears are getting adequate pressure there as they get the sack. I mean, they only brought 4 there.
Yeah, I mean, like, Rodgers had time. That to me was more of a coverage sack. Because, like, he had 4 or 5 seconds in the pocket there before he got sacked. It's just, I don't think anybody was open. The Bears' coverage was good enough on that one.
Yeah, no, Bears had great coverage. Defense is looking half solid. As Crosby.
Yeah, I mean, that took him 4.5, 5 seconds to get to Rodgers there.
Yeah.
And yeah, Mason Crosby, the ageless wonder.
Still looking good. Hey, Packers, what's it called? Special teams as a whole just looking a lot better.
You know, Aaron Rodgers is only the second oldest player on the Packers behind Mason Crosby, who's a year older than Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, man.
I think Crosby got drafted in the 6th or 7th round the year before the Packers took Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, that's got to feel pretty good, though, not being the oldest guy in the locker room.
Mm-hmm. Not the oldest tenured Packer either.
True.
That belongs to Mason Crosby, who has like almost gotten fired twice, but it's never happened.
I don't think it ever will at this point.
He's had like 2 bad seasons his entire fucking 18-year career.
I
think you can cut him a little slack.
No.
Last year being like the second one of those. But,
true.
You know.
Now, keeping an eye on the NFL, looking around a little bit more. Rams keeping it close with the Falcons, coming out 31-27 in SoFi. I mean, as a Rams,
they almost flipped the tables.
Yeah.
The Falcons almost falconed the Rams.
Yeah, they almost did, but just couldn't come up. Just came up a little too short. I mean, I can't tell. Is this Falcons team just underrated, or is this Rams team just slow a step right now?
Both would be my opinion. Like, I think that Super Bowl hangover is still lingering. As I said, I expect the first 4 to 5 weeks of the season Super Bowl hangover for the Rams. Didn't expect the Bengals to also have a Super Bowl hangover for not winning it, but, whatever. And I think the Falcons are better than people anticipated. I thought it was pretty disrespectful when their over-under for wins was at like 4.5 or 5, whatever it was. I'm like, this should be a 7 or 8 win Falcon team. Mariota's not. He's like one of those quarterbacks where he's not bad, but he's not like good.
No, No, it makes a lot of sense.
He's just a placeholder, but he's capable. Like, he can have good games. And so, I mean, the Panthers look dog shit, losing to the Giants today. Shout out to the Giants, 2-0.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to the New York teams in general. I don't know how far you'd have to go back to find a time where both of them had a winning record, or a combined winning record, I should say.
Yeah, I would say you have to go back pretty fucking far, probably.
Combined 3-1. And the funny thing is, like, you're like, okay, maybe there's a year they both somehow stumbled upon a win in week 1. No, you probably got to go back at least 5 or 6 years, if not a decade, to find that. Like, I don't know. Shout out to the New York teams.
Hey, shout out,
Can't wait for Zach Wilson to come back.
Can't wait, dude. That Jets team, I think, is going to look a lot different when Zach Wilson comes back and can do what he does and has that MILF hunting mentality coming into the locker room,
Yeah, got to be a little nervous if you're a Browns fan.
Oh,
and if you are a Browns fan, like,
I'm not.
That fan base, though. Did you see some of the things on the internet today that, like, either at
they're rough.
Custom
they're rough.
Yeah, like,
not a good look. No, not a good look, especially with everything that's surrounding the whole situation. First of all, I don't think the Browns want you bringing attention to it, as the Bears actually get positive yards on a first down. The Browns don't want you bringing attention to the whole thing. They don't want anything reminded of this. They just want to go on throughout the season. So if those fans want to go ahead and ruin the whole thing, hey, shout out to you. You got bigger balls than I do. I wouldn't do anything like that shit, but...
Yeah, they try to divert attention with Brownie the elf.
Brownie the fucking elf.
Which is so ugly. Like, why are we doing that?
I was so happy I didn't watch that full game because I don't know if I could have looked at Brownie the elf the entire time. Oh, holy shit, God, the Bears get a first down on the ground.
It's like so huge, too. It's like,
it's so big.
Why do we have, like, you got Snap, Crackle, and Pop with the Rice Krispies, and then you got Poop.
Oh, that's the step cousin.
Yeah, the disowned sibling.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Bears making it go on offense right now, showing some signs of life. You got to love that as a Bears fan.
Yeah, Monty's he's running hard with his first 2 runs. Still got a while. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Still got 55 yards to go. Field's going to drop a snap. That's the Bears we know and love.
There they are. There they are. They're not too far behind, Noah. Don't you worry.
It's okay. We'll see. I'm still getting used to the Fields era. You know, with Trubisky, he was always good for about 2 to 3 interceptions a game. I think Fields might be kind of similar. Kind of looking forward to that. It's nice going into a game knowing you're going to get a couple free takeaways.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Lambo must be loud. I think they're having some trouble communicating. Of course, Lambo's loud, though.
Yeah, it's Bears-Packers. Night game.
Home
night
opener?
game especially because this is Wisconsin, and as Jair Alexander said, he was like, "Oh, it's gonna be lit. I hope everyone's drinking all day." And I'm like, "Buddy, it's Wisconsin.
It's
Everybody
Wisconsin.
is drinking all day."
Yeah, no worries there. As we go to a commercial break, must have been a breakdown in something.
Yeah, less than a third of that stadium is sober, and there's probably a number of kids in the crowd. So.
Oh, man. No, a spread's still at 10.5 live after the Packers go down and kick a field goal and the Bears starting to drive. How you feeling about that?
I mean, I like it better live with a 3-point lead than I do. I'm surprised it didn't at least move a point or two.
No, yeah, me too. I thought it would have moved. I thought it would have maybe gone to 11 or 12 at this time, but I mean, hey, maybe the bookmakers are starting to get scared with how the Bears looked on those first couple plays.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see what happens. One of the prop bets I did end up taking, AJ, was the Packers to score 3 consecutive. Well, not just the Packers. It was for either team to score 3 consecutive times. That was at +2 something. I'm looking forward to that. Should hopefully be decent.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. Did you see Russell Wilson's stat line today?
Dude, no, but I know that he looked like dog shit.
14 of 31, 219, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
I said at the beginning of the year, the issue with the Broncos was not the QB. It was a problem, but it was not the only problem with that Broncos team, and that still is today. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the Texans are a lot better than people think, but 9-16, I mean, how did Davey Mills do? Davis Mills, 19 for 38, 170 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
I was going to say
not much better.
No better or worse than Russell Wilson, although Russell Wilson's got better weapons. And
better weapons,
better
more experience in the league. Yeah, exactly. Like, he should be, and he just got paid.
Yeah, so we'll see. I don't think, again, I think the Texans are better than people are giving them credit for. Broncos defense looked kind of horrendous last week. They looked pretty good today, but their offense is having issues.
No, they are. It's bad. And it doesn't look good.
I get it though. Like, brand new head coach, brand new system, brand new quarterback. So like, it's everybody's first year in a new system. They're playing with new teammates. Everybody's got to get. So I expect the Broncos
flea flicker for the Bears.
Flea flicker. And almost a sack, wide open receiver.
Hey, we're almost in the red zone. We're marching, buddy.
All right. Well, they used a gimmick play. You only get so many gimmick plays per game.
I guess, but hey, maybe they run a triple option. I swear to God, that's what all Georgia ran this weekend. Who did they play again? They played fucking
South Carolina.
Yeah, I swear to God, all they ran. Every time I turned to that game, it was Georgia running a triple option. It was awesome. So they're going to get it moving on the ground here. Go Bears. And there you go. 5:29.
In the red zone now?
Yeah, man. Bears looking good so far. Here we go. In the red zone, Fields, make something happen. We're going to keep it on the ground. It's been working for us. Boom, baby. Whew. Is it possible that maybe it wasn't just a slow start for a 1-game slow start? It could be a 2-game slow start?
I mean, this is the first drive of the game. I'm not too worried about this defense. Fields hasn't thrown the ball other than on a flea flicker, so
Hey, if you can get done on the ground, you don't need to be throwing it.
well, that's valid, but let's not get ahead of ourselves before Justin Fields has to throw the ball.
Oh, no, he's fine. He's going to run it in for a tutty. Let's go!
Yeah. What's the live line at now? Because now I think I want to slam the Packers.
Packers minus 5.5 at minus 120.
Oh, fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. You telling me they're not going to win this game by a touchdown?
I don't know, man. I
love it.
need to see Rodgers do something here.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, Vegas has been less kind of bagging on the Packers with their lines and like public opinion and everything has been, but they're starting to be influenced a little bit by that. And I'm like, hell yeah, even if it only lasts a couple of weeks, I'm going to cash in on that once the Packers start gelling. And it's okay. Like I said, let's just wait for Justin Fields to have to throw the ball because that's where the problems start for the Bears.
Live total 46.5. How you feeling about that?
Yeah, probably on the under. I mean, I know we got 10 points on the board already, but like shit.
Yeah. Under is juice minus 120.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably stay off of that. But I do love Packers minus 5.5.
All right, Noah, live right now. Green Bay Packers, second drive. Outcome of Green Bay Packers, second drive. Punt minus 118, offensive touchdown plus 265, field goal plus 450, turnover
Touchdown.
550. You're going tutty?
Yeah, give me a tutty.
Hey, I'm going to roll with you on that. I'm going to place that real quick. Plus 265. Let's go, Raj.
Hey, I don't have that personally. If you want to sauce some on that for me, I'd love that. Give me a little sprinkles. I'll take a little sprinkles on top of the sundae.
Well, no, that'd be called proxy betting, and that's illegal. And we promote responsible gambling here.
True. We would never do that.
We would never do something like that.
Do.
When you almost put $4,500 on it. Oh,
Jesus.
those fucking decimals.
I was gonna say, watch your decimal points, dude. You almost became a rich man. We wouldn't want that.
Or a very poor man. One of the two. Again, bet within your limits, bet responsibly.
Sounds like a 50-50 to me, right? Like one outcome happens or the other does.
Well, considering there's 4 options, actually, there's one of 4 options that can happen. That would be how that works, Noah.
No, that's not true. You either win the bet or you lose the bet, right?
Yeah, true. 50-50. Fair enough. That's 50-50, I guess.
It's a coin flip, even odds.
As close to it as they can get. No, this seems to be a long commercial break, so I'm going to go ahead and step away real quick and leave you with the Degens.
We're going to be right back as soon as you step away, but go for it.
Oh, you're right. They're playing an NBC commercial with Joe Namath. I'll stay. Oh, Joe Montana, my bad.
It's been 3,934 days since the Lions, Jets, and Jaguars all won on the same day.
Jesus Christ.
That's what, it's like 11 years?
Something like that. That must have been a nice parlay. As the Bears set to kick it off again.
I mean, probably not. Well, the Jets were the longest underdog out of all 3 of those teams because the Lions were favored.
Yeah. And the Jets were what, 12? 10? No, they were just a full touchdown.
Yeah, 6.5, I believe.
I think closing line was just 7 even. Doesn't matter. I still lost the bet. Like you said, Noah, 50-50.
Who are we? Oh, are we talking about Matt Eberflus?
Yes, we're talking about Eberflus.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Oh, come on, Roger. We need a tutty here. All right, on the ground. We'll start it off good.
It's all right. Still surprised Roquan Smith is still in a Bears uniform, still playing for him.
Yeah, I think everyone is, honestly.
The Bears are just kind of are they? I don't know what's going on. I haven't heard much about it. I don't know if they're just like refusing to trade him or.
I think it's coming down to one of those. And no disrespect to him, he's not a high profile enough player to where they need to make a move because, like you said, that story's just kind of disappeared.
I mean, he's pretty damn good. Somebody would trade a first. Somebody would trade a first or a second round pick for him.
Yeah.
Actually, multiple people. I bet his going price would probably be about a second rounder right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you there, but I don't think the Bears want to move him. They just see too much good out of him. I mean, they don't want to.
But he doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, but he's still playing, so he's not faking a knee injury or anything like that. So he obviously
should.
Put some good stuff on film while you're here. Oh, Aaron Rodgers with a rough shot.
Yeah, his accuracy hasn't been great so far this game.
No, it's been kind of wavy.
Usually one of his biggest strengths.
Yeah.
Is that accuracy, and he's missed on like 3 throws now.
What's his stat line?
He looks tired. Looks like it's past his bedtime.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers is getting older. We could start running into that primetime Brady issue.
That throw looked weird too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron is
I don't know.
3 for 7 so far, 37 yards.
It's okay. We got a little Houdini action going on again.
Yeah, give him a little rush, and we're going to get a flag on the play, too.
Probably a holding with how long that play took.
Has to be a holding.
Rodgers still has a little bit of wheels, though.
Hey, yeah, he can still move. He can still move.
He can still move at 37, 38 years old, whatever the hell he is now.
Oh, it's on the defense. No, don't worry. The Bears found a way to fuck it up.
Brisker
with illegal contact.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, never heard that name before. He's got to be a rookie.
He is a rookie. Yeah, he's all over Bob.
Yeah, he got a full arm wrap around on Tunyon there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and then Roquan basically shoved A.J. Dillon, too. Any normal player, they would have been on the ground, but A.J. Dillon, he's got those tree trunks of legs, so he ain't going anywhere.
Oh.
Shovel pass to Christian
Watson. I think he'll get that.
Nice little extra effort there at the end.
Oh, they're not going to give it to him.
Boo.
Boo.
Uh-oh. Okay, no, I think we're good. Lazard looked a little slow to get up. I was a little worried there.
He's fine.
And this, folks, is a situation called give the ball to A.J. Dillon straight up the gut.
Yup. You say hike, you hold the ball out, say, here you go, bud, have a good time, and then he just kind of plows through a bunch of people.
Oh, we got Jones in, not Dillon, so.
Hey, take either of them. There you go.
Again, you got the speedy little bowling ball versus the tree trunk thighs. Take your pick.
Take your pick. Ooh, Lazard does seem to be limping a little bit on the sideline there.
Well, and it was a knee issue that kept him out of week 1, which is why he was kind of grabbing at his knee. I'm a little nervous. I hope this isn't a lingering, long-term for the season type of injury.
Can't be.
We're gonna need Lazard.
If it is long-term, it'll be as long-term as Herm Edwards for ASU right now.
You fucking idiots. They just paid $9 million to fire their coach.
Hey, there we go. Packers who's that? Lazard out there getting some? No, that was
Sammy Watkins.
Sorry, my bad.
Who, again, get fucking Sammy Watkins involved while he's healthy. Because inevitably he's going to get injured at some point. It's happened every other year of his career.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever played more than 9 games in a season or something like that, which is too bad because he's so talented. He just needs to stay healthy. But knock on wood. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. Hopefully him and Rodgers build a connection because he could be dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, up the middle, stuffed up there.
The Bears are playing the run so fucking hard.
They are. And it's going to be, like you said, it's going to be one of those things. They stack the box one too many times, and Rodgers is going to have a field day with it.
Well, the thing is, the Packers are still moving the ball on the ground a little bit, despite the Bears pretty much just playing the run all game. And Packers offense is moving the ball just fine. I mean, obviously, only coming away with a field goal on that first drive, but they're having no problem moving down the field.
No, they are not having issues moving the ball like they did last week. Aaron Rodgers looks to be a lot more in control of the momentum and the tempo. Yeah, the Bears have that box stacked right now. And we're going to get into the first. They tried to get him to jump.
Yeah, I mean, you got 4 down linemen and 3 linebackers playing up close, only about 4 yards out. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm going to go.
Good.
I was going to say, well, you wanted to step away too, but I'm just going to go grab some drinks, AJ.
Yeah, go step away real quick.
20 seconds.
Sounds good, bud.
And then, all right, be right back.
And as Noah goes, I take over. I kind of admire what the Bears are doing here, sticking to stacking the box. Like, hey, Aaron, all right, we know you played like shit last weekend, and you're not looking that much better right now. We're going to take away the run from you completely. We're going to take away your safety net. We're going to take away play action, and we're just going to keep slamming up the middle. I love it for the Bears. Make them stick with that until they start throwing the ball and they make you miss and force you to change your game plan. But this is working right now. Now, the Packers can still move the ball fine, but with this type of an offense, with Aaron Rodgers under center, he should be able to move the ball like the way he is. He should. Simple as that. And so I'm not surprised with how the Packers are playing by any means necessary. I think, honestly, they're coming off with a little slow of a start. Like Noah said, they needed to come out and put up some points early and really, take the wind out of the Bears, who had a huge win last week. Could they be looking to get another huge win? I mean, they look damn good. The Bears, that first drive, looked good. I mean, Justin Fields running it in, using his legs. I wish I could say the same about Kyler Murray, but I can't. All right, I can't. And anyone who wants to at me and say, oh, you had a great second half, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's do it for a full game. Do it for a full game, win a playoff game, and then I'll get off your ass, Kyler. Till that happens, you are on my shit list. That was such a bad game. Such a bad game, Kyler. Such a bad game. As we bring Noah back on. Noah, welcome back. I'm going to go ahead and step off real quick.
No problem. Yeah, hopefully y'all listened and took that -5.5 on the Packers. Hopefully seeing a touchdown here pretty soon. Had some wild, crazy, fun games, too, in college football this week. AJ and I will be covering that at some point here shortly. I don't know if it'll be on this live or in a separate episode, so keep your eyes out for that. Shout out to our Arizona Wildcats for going 2-1. 2-1 to start the season. We only had one win the last 2 seasons combined, so doubled that already in 3 games. So we're back, 2nd and 11. Little pitch to Aaron Jones. He's going to find the end zone. Of course he does. There we go. Go back, go. AJ's gone, so I'm going to play a little song that hopefully he'll come back to.
What the hell is this song, Noah?
Oh, you know what it is, AJ. Aaron Jones in the end zone, baby.
Love it.
Bang on my drums all day.
All right, now, seriously, though, turn it off because we will get a copyright strike for that.
That was a parody song that I created.
Oh, okay. It was a parody song for Baron Jones scoring. Gotcha.
Yeah, that was called. It doesn't have a name yet.
Oh, it doesn't have a name yet. So new that it doesn't have a name. Hey, shout out Aaron Jones. Packers scoring that touchdown, cashing me out early. Love to see that. Love to hit a bet mid-drive. Let's fucking go. Chicago, outcome of second drive. Noah, let's talk about it. Punt minus 160. Field goal attempt. Not make, just a field goal attempt plus 600. Turnover plus 360. Touchdown 480.
Hey, by the way, AJ, it's too bad you didn't accidentally mess up the decimal points. You'd have a lot more money.
Out of a shit ton more money in my account right now.
I'm kind of feeling punt, but I'm tempted by the juice on turnover.
See, I'm feeling field goal attempt.
I don't think they cross half field or
Oh,
midfield.
come on. Oh, you think they're juiced up? Oh, well, it's gone either way, so it doesn't matter anymore.
I'm feeling punt.
Whew, as they barely make it back to the 20.
All right, I was just saying when you were gone, hey, shout out to U of A, man. 2-1.
Hey,
2-1.
shout out. 2-0, 2-1. Might be bowl eligible. Let's go.
Yeah, you got to go back at least 3 or 4 years to find the last time Arizona had a winning record. Yikes. Probably 3 years, but yeah, we look good.
Yeah.
We look good.
No, not bad whatsoever. Hey, go Wildcats. They're figuring something out there. Kyler Murray gets murdered. I mean, Justin Fields gets murdered. One of my quarterbacks is getting murdered.
Fumbled too. Luckily, one of the offensive linemen fell on it for.
Thank God.
For the Bears, Preston Smith coming up big.
Way to be. Yeah, went all the way around to go get him and just killed him.
And Froggy Fresh drops the ball. Ground popped that loose. It would have been. Oh yeah, yep. Refs caught that. They marked him down. Blow that up.
Oh.
Rasul.
Wow.
God, the biggest gift the Cardinals have ever given me personally is cutting Rasul Douglas so the Packers could sign him.
Hey, you're welcome, Noah. You're welcome. By the way, shout out to the chat. Hummingbird is back in saying, Kyler is trying hard, AJ. I think you could be nicer. I think Kyler could have waited a year to get signed to a big-ass contract and maybe won a playoff game. You know, huh? How about we win a playoff game before we sign someone for $160 million guaranteed? Huh? I'm so done with the Cardinals already.
3rd and 19. This is what we love to see.
Oh, there we go.
Screen pass.
What the fuck was that play call? 3rd and 19, and we're gonna go with a screen pass. So do you not trust your quarterback that much? I mean,
yeah, that was called. We don't want to punt out of our own end zone. So get half the yards and give the punter some space.
That was awful. That was almost as bad as the Giants with 3rd and long kneeing the ball.
Hey, man, we're 2 for 2 with the last 2 drives on predicting.
Yeah, shit. Let me look at Packers. All right, Packers, third outcome. Touchdown. You want to go with another tutty? Plus 195?
Yeah. We're going to make it.
Go.
Oh, plus odds on that, too?
Yeah, 195. Oh, went down to plus 180. I got to lock it in.
Still, doesn't matter.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Not matter.
Would not mind getting on a little heater mid-game.
Yeah, they're gonna get 17-7, and then the Bears won't score on their next drive. The Packers score again. That'll cash my 3 consecutive scores wager as well.
And also, by the way, Hummingbird, who says that Kyler won the game. Kyler did not win the game. Our defense won the game, and our defense looks god-awful as well. So this was not a good win for the Cardinals. This was not a hard-fought victory for the Cardinals. This was, oops, there's a ball on the ground. I should pick it up and run and see what happens.
It was an ugly win, but a win is still a win. They are 1-1.
It reminds me a lot of the Bears a couple years back when Mitch Trubisky accidentally took them to the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, and crazy enough now, you've got the best division in football in the AFC West. They're 500 as a division.
Are they really?
Yeah, Chiefs are 2-0, Raiders are 0-2, Chargers 1-1, and Broncos 1-1. Granted, there's been 2 division games already, so that was 2 losses that had to happen, but
fair.
But still, Raiders not looking great, Broncos not looking great. Chiefs look really good, Chargers look pretty good. Assuming, I mean, we'll have to see what the severity of Justin Herbert's rib injury is.
Yeah.
He's got the same, the same doctor that's working on his ribs is the same one that there's a current lawsuit going on.
Yeah, I saw that.
From Tyrod Taylor. So they have the same team doctor. Probably because they were like, oh, we wouldn't have even started Herbert if it weren't for the team doctor. So the team's like, he did us a favor. We're going to keep him around.
Yeah,
although we'll see. Hopefully nothing happens with
his medical
Herbert.
license or anything. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Herbert too.
Let's hope that Herbert has a speedy recovery.
Shout out. Hope he does. Because honestly, football's better with Herbert out there. All right, Packers, come on, need a tutty here.
I'm feeling like this is going to be a big Sammy Watkins game. He got 2 catches already, but I think he's going to stay Rodgers' #1 target this game. Oh,
he was.
Gets thrown at right after I said that. Couldn't reel it in. Tight coverage.
Very tight.
But yeah, I mean, this could, again, like I've said 2 times already, this could be a dangerous combo if they can get going. If they can find that chemistry.
Hey,
he
the Bears
caught that though.
The Bears also
Still
got a gift there, not getting called PI.
The look of disappointment on Rodgers' face.
He's starting to look like Kyler Murray.
It's interesting because Aaron's he never really looks like mad like Brady. You don't see him throwing shit on the sidelines. But Rodgers just, when something doesn't go the way he wants, he just looks fucking disappointed.
Yeah, he is the definition of that saying, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. And it's like, oof. Oh,
his looks just give you that type of he's just thinking, you idiot.
You fucking idiot. Catch the damn ball.
Meanwhile, Brady's over there breaking Microsoft Surface tablets
Jesus,
like it's his day job.
I mean, shit. Microsoft should pay him to do product testing. How durable is this? Tom Brady can throw it at 5 benches before it breaks. Oh man. Hey, I will say shout out to that bench though. It had better hands than the Buccaneers did the entire first half. So,
well, I predicted that they would, I guess they are technically 2-0, but I predicted that they would kind of struggle early on in the season, and we'll see Packers Bucks, I think, is next week.
Ooh, Raj getting rid of it with no time whatsoever. Great pressure there. 3rd and 10 coming up.
But the Bucks are so banged up on offense that which is kind of why, I didn't anticipate, Julio Jones being out now too. Not that I think he's that big of a factor, but
big enough. Still draws eyes.
Well, and if Mike Evans gets oh God, I didn't even think about that. If Mike Evans gets suspended. If he gets a 1-game suspension or something, who the hell is Brady going to throw the ball to against this Packers defense?
Well, I will say
he's going to have Leonard Fournette a bunch of scrubs.
I will say, due to his time in, oh my God, the Bears with a fucking sack.
Jesus.
Whoo! Punt would have been a good pick anyway. Shit, that was a big hit too.
Yeah, that's 2 plays in a row. Rodgers has not had a lot of time.
No, dude, and that O-line, it's always looked a little bit different since Bakhtiari isn't back, and really don't know when he's going to be back. These young guys got to step up and be able to protect your franchise there. As an owner, that should piss you off a little bit, huh?
Yeah. We're just going to get Lamar in free agency.
Hey, maybe. I don't think they're
And-
gonna.
Oh,
The Packers are not
God,
going to
that-
gare him 250.
bro, did you see that punt?
Yeah, it was fine. It went out of the end zone.
Former Bears punter Pat O'Donnell, by the way.
I'm aware.
That was a fucking rocket.
Yeah. Yeah, that looked good. But
Well, no, because here's the thing: like, if Lamar can't reach a long-term deal with the Ravens, if they franchise tag him, once or twice, it don't matter because those are only 1-year tags. Packers go out, sweeten the pot, pay him whatever they want. I mean, Packers are paying Aaron Rodgers more than any other quarterback in the NFL right now.
true.
So why wouldn't they just pay Lamar the same that they're paying Aaron? If Aaron Rodgers decides to retire, easy. And then the Packers don't have to worry about quarterback play for another decade.
What about your guy Jordan Love sitting there?
You're telling me if you get an opportunity to potentially sign a deal with Lamar Jackson, you're gonna not take that because you got Jordan Love? No.
Oh
fuck
no,
that.
ship
Let Jordan
Kyler
Love
Murray
go.
out immediately. Yeah, let him go.
Lamar is so good, and I can't believe the Ravens lost today. And again, it's somehow gonna get spun. There's gonna be Lamar haters out there
Oh,
who are
yeah.
like, "Oh, he didn't do enough," and it's gonna be like, he literally played an amazing game. He just can't get any fucking help
No,
on
he
that
couldn't-
Ravens team.
And then he couldn't get help on defense at the end there. I mean, Tua played obviously the game of his career, and I mean he looked good with Tyreek Hill and everything. Chase Edmonds looked solid. I mean that Dolphins team might fuck around and win some serious games.
But yeah, I mean, Lamar, 21 of 29, 318 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 142.6 quarterback rating, and then 9 carries for 119 and a touchdown on the ground. Like how much
Jesus.
more do you, if I'm Lamar, I'm kind of having second thoughts. I know he's been pretty adamant about wanting to play his whole career at Baltimore, but this team is not getting him the help that he needs around him, and
No.
he's literally goes out today and puts up MVP type numbers, and they still fucking lose the game and blow a 3 touchdown lead.
Hey, somehow, some way they found a way.
If I'm Lamar, I'm are you fucking kidding me?
No, they're not. And they obviously should have paid him. They should have paid him. I mean, they should have gotten that
his
deal
price-
done now. And his price is going to keep
price
going
tag
up.
Just went up today. It just
goes
went
up
today
every
with the
single
way he
week.
played. Yeah.
Every week he's healthy.
as
Every
it
week
should.
that he keeps putting up numbers, I mean, his price tag is going to keep going up. Let me guess, we're
Every
going to get
week-
a fucking penalty on the Bears offense.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, basically every week he doesn't get injured and doesn't have 3 or 4 turnovers, his price tag goes up by $1 million or $2
Oh, yeah.
every week.
Every week. Every
And
week. I wonder if he walks
it's
past.
no
Good.
It's no secret either.
No.
They should have paid him the whatever the fuck it was that he wanted. What was it? I think he was asking for a 5-year $250,
Something like
which
that.
would
I mean,
which would have made him the second or third highest paid quarterback in the NFL. But no, the longer he's gonna be commanding number 1. They're gonna have to
Yeah.
pay him more than Packers are paying Aaron Rodgers.
and hey, as of right
the end
now,
of the season.
he's playing a hell of a lot better than Deshaun Watson or Kyler Murray, who just got those big deals.
Exactly. If I'm Lamar, I'm what the hell? Kyler and Deshaun got paid this much, and I'm the same, dual threat, but better.
Yeah. Kyler can't make up his mind whether he wants to play baseball, video games, or football, and Deshaun Watson is suspended. How are you not giving me this money right now? It's awful.
If I'm Lamar, I'm at the point where I'm I want 55 a year. That's what I'm asking if I'm him.
Shit, round it up to 60.
Well, and he's younger. People forget too. He's younger than Joe Burrow.
Yeah. He's 24, right?
He's younger than Burrow. He's younger than Herbert. He's younger than Mahomes. Yeah, he's been in the league longer, but
Pay the man.
He's I think he's 23 years old.
Pay the man.
Still.
As of right now,
And yeah,
though, don't pay Justin Fields.
If I'm
oh my
gonna
God!
run.
He threw the ball past the line of scrimmage.
I was going to say he was definitely in front of the line of
He
scrimmage
was like
there.
3 yards in front of the fucking line of scrimmage, and he just threw the ball.
Yeah, okay, we got a flag. I was
Oh my
I was
God.
oh god, Aaron Rodgers' new haircut might be worse than his long hair. But yeah, he was definitely a full like 2 steps in front of the line of scrimmage there.
Oh, 2-3 yards in front of the line of scrimmage there, not steps. One, like you literally 2 yards.
Yeah, full 2 yards.
Oh, okay, rookie. Listen, second-year quarterback, gonna make mistakes. Gonna make adjustments, and I can't spin this. That was so bad.
I mean,
that was so bad.
Know where the sticks are at least.
You got to, and now we're punting. That was just a high punt too. That wasn't even long. Well, not bad distance.
Oh, that was kind of a bomb.
But now it doesn't even matter.
And return boy got a decent return.
Oh my God, return boy. Yeah.
All right, short field. Packers got to go about 54 yards. I'd anticipate we get points on this drive.
Oh, they have to. Some type of points.
They only got to go 20 yards. Only got to go 20 yards to get it into field goal range.
Yeah. No, at live line right now, Packers minus the 11.5, minus 115. I mean, I don't like the 115, but I like the number. I would lay those points still.
Well, yeah, I mean, they scored a touchdown on this drive. They're up 10 already.
Yeah, and then you're just waiting on that point and a half. But
no, I'm not worried about it. Aaron Rodgers.
Line right now?
The Bears scored their one touchdown of the game on their first drive, so...
What do you think? 14.5 plus 138, 139?
14.5.
So
I'd honestly go up to... Yeah, given where the score is at, I'd go up to like a 16.5 if you got it.
Well, this book's only giving me 14.5 or 17.5 at plus 208. I hate that 17.5.
Because they don't want to give you that 16.5.
Because they know it's going to hit that, it's going to be 2 tutties and a field goal.
Yeah, that's why they're not giving you the 16.5
Yeah.
or like a 13.5. They're not giving. I'm assuming they're not giving you that either.
Hey, I will say though, if you had the opportunity to jump on that Packers minus the 5.5, I mean that might be the steal of the night right there. The book all week did not want to move off that 10.5. They held that 10.5 even when the money was like lopsided.
That's what I was saying. As soon as the Bears scored and I got down to 5.5, I'm like, that's the steal. That's your steal right there.
I'm giving you props. Damn. Oh, man. 10-11 left to go here in the second quarter. Packers, I think obviously the Packers put up points here. I don't think Aaron Rodgers would be happy with a field goal, though, whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, they kick a field goal. My philosophy was if the Packers can put up 13 points or more, they win this game. So,
yeah, fair enough.
I think maybe the Bears maybe tack on a field goal or two, but if Packers get a touchdown in this drive, I think games. I'm going to knock on wood. I don't want to fully say it's over, but the game's almost over if the Packers get up to 17 points.
Shit.
And I know it's early in the second quarter, and I probably shouldn't be talking that big right now, but I think the last 2 drives have been pretty indicative of how the rest of the game should go.
No, absolutely. I mean, you saw what happened when Justin Fields had to throw the ball and the Packers put some pressure on him, and they can't run the ball anymore, so they're going to have to win a game over the air because I don't think the Packers, except for a couple plays, are going to give up, yardage on the ground. I mean, Bears are going to be in a rough situation going into halftime and honestly going into the rest of this game if they score here.
There you go. Rodgers connecting with Old Faithful Randall Cobb.
Hey, he wanted his buddy back.
Well, bro, we got him for a 4th-round pick. Basically got him for a bag of chips. And I think the Texans are still paying like 70% of his contract or 80% of his contract.
True.
So we were like, Packers are paying Randall Cobb less than $1 million a year because the Texans are eating the rest of that contract and a 4th-round pick. Even if he's just going to be a locker room guy, that was worth the trade.
Yeah, and as the Packers get the first...
And it made Rodgers happy.
Yeah.
And it made Rodgers happy.
And that's what you
his
needed
buddy
to do.
Randall Cobb back.
That's what the front office needed to do. They needed to make him happy at that point, especially with drafting Jordan Love. But Noah, speaking of, the Packers, and they just got that first down there. Former Packer Devontae Adams not having the best day out. 2 receptions, 12 yards, 6 and 1 touchdown. I mean, 1 touchdown, I'll give it to him there. It was a good catch. But, I mean, that connection isn't really, I don't think, panning out as much as people thought it would right away.
What do you mean? He had a crazy good week 1 against the Chargers.
Yeah, but I mean, beginner's luck.
He had
Everyone has good luck week 1.
He had double-digit catches for like 140-something and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm saying it's not consistent. I'm saying it's not going to be as consistent as it was with Rodgers. Because Rodgers, he was always good for 5 or 7 catches at 100 yards or whatever.
Well, he's not going to get 70. He's not going to get 70% of the target share like he did in Green Bay.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Fair enough. But Packers really don't seem to be missing him right now.
Boom. A.J. Dillon. Well, if we can get the run game going and stick to it, this whole receiver thing is not going to fucking matter that much. And I think 10 out of the 17 games this season, the Packers will be able to just run the ball down whoever we're playing's throat. Like that's what they're doing here. I mean, they're not throwing the ball much. When they have thrown, Rodgers has been under pressure and gotten sacked half the time anyways. So,
oh, a nice run up the middle there.
Yeah, I mean, the Packers have the best 1-2 punch at running back. Maybe not the best. I mean, Chubb and Kareem Hunt are pretty damn good, but Aaron, I don't know. I mean, arguably the number 1-2 punch at running back with Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. I think they're right up there with Chubb and Hunt in Cleveland.
No, they definitely could be. I'm sorry, no, I'm a little distracted because I just got Twitter just is blowing up right now with Fire Frank Wright post. I mean, I understand the Colts don't look good. Frank Wright's been a half decent coach for you. I mean,
for starting 0-1-1
and putting up a goose egg against the Jags. Oh,
it's
man.
One damn game. Calm the hell down.
Ooh,
also, I don't know
Rodgers takes a sack there, but we're getting a flag. I promise you it's going to be on the Bears.
I didn't see the holding on that last play.
I didn't either. This might be
that AJ
makeup
Dillon
call.
Run. That seemed not like the right call to me, but
Packers seem to be moving back.
Yeah, they're calling another holding.
Whew.
I don't think there was a holding on that first play.
Oh, it was definitely on that second one.
That definitely was, but that A.J. Dillon run, there was no fucking holding on that one.
No.
Bears defensive lineman just got turned the fuck around. It's like Bears decline it. 2nd and 28. Run a little screen pass to Romeo Doubs, who's going to pick up 15.
Jeez.
All right.
Hey, that was one of the guys that coming out of training camp, everyone was super hyped on, including yourself. And the hype stays. I'm all about the hype right now with Romeo Doubs, and I think it's going to continue throughout the season. And like you said, and when we were doing our futures and everything, him for Rookie of the Year has got to be looking pretty solid.
He didn't look great week 1, but
the Packers as a whole didn't look great week 1.
True. He looked real nice on that little screen pass. That was 20 yards on a little screen.
Yeah.
And we're going to Randall Cobb for the first down, baby.
There we go.
Ain't no worry. 2nd and 28. That's, light work for Aaron Rodgers and company.
Oh, very good.
Especially when we're playing the Bears. Cobb came out of the backfield for that one.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotta love that. You get Randall Cobb on a linebacker. Throw was honestly a little bit behind him. It might have been a touchdown if Rodgers put that out in front of him.
And you know what, Noah? And that kind of brings attention. And we saw a lot of this issues in week 1 with quarterbacks who did not play in preseason and who didn't really practice a lot in the offseason. I mean, I know Rodgers has traditionally, especially nowadays, not really played in preseason games, especially with his tenure and everything. But the stats are starting to show that it is, you're missing live reps. You're missing that action. And I think next year we're going to see a lot more starting quarterbacks in there, even if it's, just for
I agree.
You know what I mean? Just for a set. Give them one drive just to get back into motion with everything.
I fully agree because, and this has been happening for years, but now the stats are starting to accumulate and back it up that weeks 1 and even into week 2, quarterbacks and offensive Aaron
Big
Jones
touchdown.
in for the second time.
Big touchdown for Jones.
Jonesy, baby.
Hey.
But going back to that, I don't anticipate Aaron Rodgers will, but you look at the Rams, the Packers. Trying to think who else.
Cardinals.
I don't think the Colts had Matt Ryan play any. And a lot of these teams struggle week 1 and some of them even into week 2 when they haven't had their starting quarterback or any of their starters for that matter out playing in preseason.
And
because that first week or 2 ends up being your preseason because you have to get that momentum and the chemistry built back up with your team when you haven't taken snaps in 4 or 5 months, and then all of a sudden you got to jump back into it, and you got those week 1 struggles.
Yeah, well, not even just timing with your receivers and timing with your offensive line and how everything should go, but also just game timing. I mean, the one thing that every star that comes into the NFL that was in college says is, hey, the game is a lot faster, and you're not playing games from mid-January until end of August, beginning of September. I mean, that's a lot of time away from that type of speed, that type of action. You know what I mean? You're not going to be ready for Aaron Darnold coming off the edge. You're not going to be ready for anyone coming off the edge. So, I mean, especially with paying Kyler how much we're paying Kyler now, I think he should be on the field as much as possible because he still has a lot of room to improve. And I think we're going to start seeing that even with these veteran quarterbacks, even if it's just coming out for a drive. Just for a drive in your first or second preseason game. And I understand why you don't want to hurt the franchise, with getting the star quarterback hurt. But I mean,
right.
In the NFL, there's only so many games. But in the NFL, there's only so many games, and you do take one loss, you do take 2 losses. Those losses add up a lot faster than in any other league in the world. I mean, and I as a God, it's a stupid camera. As a football fan, if I want my team to be doing well, I'm calling for my starters playing at least a drive in each preseason game, minimum.
Yeah, one or 2 drives. Doesn't even have to be a full quarter, just like a drive or 2. But I think that's beneficial. If I was a head coach, I'm probably putting in my starters for 1 drive each of the 3 preseason games.
Yes,
and we're just going to play 1 drive. The goal is to score a touchdown.
Yeah, and don't call it you can call plays that will protect your quarterback. You do not need to call quarterback draws or anything like that, or have a strict set of rules. Like if you do not have a play, just throw it out because it's a preseason game and it doesn't matter. These coaches nowadays, especially, are smart enough to be able to call a drive and not worry about their quarterback getting injured. They should do that in preseason, and they're all doing bullshit plays anyway. You know what I mean? Nothing of their real playbook or anything like that. So, I mean, the boys got to make sure they're healthy. I get it, but you got to get the timing down or you're going to get this slow starts like you're getting out of these teams right now.
Yeah.
Also, shout out President's Cup coming up.
Yeah. Packers definitely victim to that. I said they're 1-3 now under Matt LaFleur. Getting all 3 of those losses, I think, have been pretty blowout losses in week 1. So
yeah, in week 1. Want to clarify that in week 1. But hey, by the way, shout out Cliff Kingsbury.
Still won 13 games every year. I don't know what the hell that returner was doing. Running sideways instead of forward.
Yeah, you got to run forward to move the ball. But I do want to go ahead and shout out Cliff Kingsbury because today marks the day that he is officially 500 with the Cardinals, now a record of 25-25-1. Going in today, he was 24-25-1. So, congrats. if we can celebrate anything.
Shout out to Cliff.
Hope you're enjoying that big-ass house. That's the only reason you're famous now. Anyway.
As we see the most touchdowns in NFL history, Brett Favre 4, Aaron Rodgers 5 on that list.
Justin Fields got that ball out. Got to be able to hold on, though.
And what was that, Cole Kmet dropping that one?
Yeah.
Well, Fields actually made a good throw. And
it was a great throw. I think he might have a little too much on it, but he had to put that in a window.
Aaron Jones rocking the sunglasses there.
Hey, shout out. He's got good style. Love the glasses, bro.
I'm curious where the sombrero is. Like, he's definitely had the sombrero and the poncho before. I'm curious if those are making a comeback ever.
Yeah, maybe he changed it up. Ooh, as the Bears are going to get pinned back off of that terribly called run play.
Gary.
Oh,
Rashawn Gary just manhandled. Was that Montgomery there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Rashawn Gary just manhandled his ass.
Woo.
Yeah, we have not seen Khalil Herbert yet this game, surprisingly. No. But yeah, Rashawn Gary's like, nope, you're going down.
No, let's stop this momentum right here. 3rd and 15. Oh, the Bears. This is the team we're used to seeing.
Uh-huh. Well, like I said, they got their 7 points on the first drive, and that might be it.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Big takedown there.
That was massive. Just popped him right when he caught it.
Oh, yeah, and when this Packers defense starts feeling it, bro, they just start cooking.
I mean, shout out to Equanimous St. Brown for holding on to that ball, because Stokes rocked him. I mean, great catch there. Fields had a lot of zip on that pass, which was good.
Big leg there. Oh, dropped it. Oh, damn it. He recovered it.
Yeah, but he picked it back up.
Oh, and there's a flag on the play. Come on, roughing the kicker.
No. It was definitely after the kick.
Oh, but it would be so Packers if it was they're going to... Rodgers is waving everyone back.
Yeah, moving back, keeping the ball. That drop's interesting, though, because like I said, Amari Rodgers, he's never on the field for any offensive reps. He's a wide receiver. All he's doing is returning kicks and punts. He drops another one. I mean, he might get cut. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets cut before the season's over.
A little holding on the Packers. Nothing too big.
I mean, he's not even that good of a returner.
No.
And that's the only thing he does. So,
but I want
to see some Rich Bisaccia screaming his head off. Can we show that? I want to see Rich Bisaccia just chewing Amari Rodgers out.
Hey, we get to see we get to see Tom Brady throwing tablets. So let's see some special team getting his ass ripped apart.
Yeah, our special teams coach that we're paying $2.5 million a year.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
fix the damn special teams. AJ, I gotta do a quick fluid adjustment, both in and out. So
shit. Thank you, Noah. I'll see you in a bit. As we got the boys. Aaron Rodgers under center again. I mean, the Packers are just looking dominant at this point. It's 3 minutes left here in the second. Bears need a big stop to stop momentum going into halftime. But with the way the boys have been playing, this offense has looked a little tough. I mean, this defense has looked a little tough. And, it does have to do with some of the movements the Bears made. Obviously, the biggest one being trading away Khalil Mack to the Chargers. Big hit, but new GM, new head coach want to come in and really make it their own, it seems like. And that's what they're doing here with this Bears team, especially in this first year. Bears are definitely in a rebuilding period. I'm not even going to pitter-patter around that. They're in their rebuilding period right now. Offensively, defensively, everything. I mean, Justin Fields, I don't know if he's a guy or not because he just doesn't really, our running backs are fine. Komet's fine, but everyone, that's the thing about the Bears. Everyone's fine, and so no one is standing out like on the Packers or on any team. And honestly, I would even go as far to say the Bills and the Chiefs are the only two teams that really look like contenders this early. And who knows why, who knows what's going on there, but that's what's going on. Packers with a 2nd and 9. Bears need to stop here, but it looks like they're going to take some time as it's the 2-minute warning coming up here. And yeah, let's take a look at the live lines while we have a moment. Packers are now 16.5-point favorites, minus 2,000 on the money line. 47.5 is the total. They score here. I mean, that over is going to look juicy. And hey, stay away. I don't know, minus 120. That's a little too much for me to be giving up on a total. But hey, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. But that's 16.5, minus 115. I mean, if they score here, you're going to look like a genius. Because like Noah says, he doesn't expect them to be scoring more than, the Bears to be scoring more than 7 points, and he thinks they're already scored. And hey, if they already scored, the Bears got a lot to do. But like I just said, they're rebuilding. They're in the rebuilding process right now. If they have the building block to start with Justin Fields, they could have a chance to then continue to build on that and then sprout a beautiful flower that is the Chicago Bears team. But as a Bears fan, I would love for us to have a defense because at least we could always tip our hat on that. Our offense has never looked pretty, but hey, them boys on defense, they are cooking. I can't really say that right now, especially with the Packers up, how much they're up right now. And they're threatening again. Aaron Rodgers in 2 minutes is so dirty. So dirty. And, he's going to continue to keep it going. What do you guys think is going on? Drop it in the comments down below. Go ahead and hey, if you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Help us continue to fight that YouTube algorithm and grow. And if you even want to go as far as buy some merch, check out that link tree down below. Help support the channel and follow us on all of our socials. Make sure you're up to date on the most degenerate stuff out there. And also, I just want to say, as we bring Noah back onto the show, Noah, welcome back from your fluid adjustment. I have to hear Tony Romo once a week call a game. Can we please get him off commercials? I mean, that's enough Tony Romo for me. I'm sick and tired of him. No thoughts, Noah? Did you mute yourself?
Yep. You and I have different opinions on Romo. I like Tony Romo, but I know you don't.
Oh, and then you got Jason Garrett also just sitting there smiling like a complete dipshit.
Well, he's just happy he ain't with the Cowboys anymore.
Yeah, he is, especially watching that game today.
Or the Giants. He's outside of the NFC East, so he's good.
Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, I guess I would be happy, too, if I was out of that shithole. Oh, man. What's All right, 2-minute drill, Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it's a tutty, right? Second and 9, little dip-off pass.
Depends what that penalty is.
If it's holding, it's definitely a different story. I mean,
yeah, I still wouldn't count the Packers out for, they've been offsides on the defense, maybe. Yep, penalty decline, first down,
yeah.
Easy peasy. Aaron Jones having a hell of a game so far.
Oh, hell of a game. He's looking great. I think I have him in one of my fantasy leagues.
Oh, hey, he's got 2 tutties, and he's got to be getting close to 100. Maybe not 100, but at least 50 or 60 yards and 2 tutties already.
I would like
to shout out.
I would like to shout out Rashad Bateman for putting up 20 fantasy points today, dude. He was on fire all day.
Well, dude, Bateman's a stud. It was only a matter of time. I mean, he had that injury to start last year, missed the first 5 or 6 games or whatever. But he had, I think their last 4 games of the season in Baltimore, he had 100 yards in each of the last 4 games. He's looking like a stud already this season. Big up, maybe not a huge upgrade, but definitely an upgrade over Marquise Brown for your number 1 receiver.
Oh, yeah.
If the Ravens had kept Hollywood Brown, though, I mean, if that Bateman, Mark Andrews, Hollywood Brown would probably, and Duvernay's been playing really well so far through 2 games, so Baltimore's offense looking pretty good.
Ooh.
Their defense needs to figure it out. Aaron Rodgers, the escape artist, loving Randall Cobb.
Oh, he loves Cobby Boy today. Oh, that was a beautiful ball, too. That's the Aaron Rodgers we know and love right there. Moving out of the pocket, getting the play going, and then just firing an absolute dart. And, hey, he knows where the fucking line of scrimmage is.
Mm-hmm. Aaron Jones, 7 carries for 54 yards, 3 catches for 38, 2 tutties. He's definitely over 20 points already, fantasy-wise, in the first half. Get a little Bob Tunyon there.
Hey, let's go, Bob. Hey, would love a touchdown here from Bob.
As would I, AJ.
LaFleur has been cooking ever since that slow start there. As Packers look to be taking their final timeout, 35 seconds left on the clock. Ooh, Rodgers looking good there.
That was a beauty of a throw.
That
Put
was
on him
something
perfectly.
else.
Packers telling this drunk, rowdy crowd to calm down a little bit, quiet down offense at work.
Yeah, we are trying our best here. Let's keep it quiet.
Yeah, we'll take a little 24-7 halftime. I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, there it is. Beautiful shot there.
Lazard. So he's pouring tea for everyone. Aaron Rodgers and Alan Lazard with a little celebration thing there. I don't know if that was the little ones, wide receiver one.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, oof, that looked pretty.
Hell yeah.
And then we're going to line up Crosby. Nails it.
Right down.
No, I might have fucked up the microphone. Right. Can you say something?
Yep,
we're good. Never mind. But hey, that was a beautiful touchdown pass. Great read. Packers looking unbelievable. 24-7. It's going to be 24-7 going into half here, Noah.
Yeah, well, unless Fields throws a pick six. But if I'm the Bears, I just kneel this ball into half and try to figure something out.
And I think that's what we will see here. They're not going to have good field position for a Hail Mary, and I don't trust his arm to go ahead and sustain that long of a throw. And then I don't trust the Bears offense not making a pick, like not letting a pick six happen.
Right. Yeah. If I'm the Bears, I'm not trying to push anything with 24 seconds and 2 timeouts. But maybe you run a little short route or a little screen pass, and if you get 15, 20 yards on like a running back screen, then like maybe you change your approach a little bit. But I wouldn't try to air the ball out if I'm the Bears.
No, not at all. Not at all. But no, I mean, we're going to cut out at when halftime starts because we got some other stuff we got to film and record. But what are you thinking about the Packers and the Bears? I mean, is there anything really the Bears can do except get a brand new team at halftime that's 12 all of a sudden and just come in there and wreck house? Like, I mean, I wish I could say more positive things, but the Bears just haven't looked good.
No, they looked good on that first offensive drive. That's it. But they're defense hasn't been like the Packers have been moving the ball. I mean, Packers have punted once, but Bears held them to a field goal.
Yeah.
On the first drive, and then the next 3 of them? No, the next 4 drives. It's been 3 touchdowns and a punt. So I'm loving that. If you're scoring a touchdown on 75% of your drives, you're going to be doing okay.
Yeah, and
I don't anticipate that to stop too much. I do think we're going to see Jordan Love in the fourth quarter of this game for a good chunk of the fourth quarter. Bears get the ball first in the second half, but I wouldn't be surprised. Packers make a stop and then go down, score another touchdown, make it 31-7. Offense probably stays in for one more drive. Potentially, we're at a 38-7 game there in the third quarter, and then obviously Jordan Love is coming in at that point.
Yeah, honestly, you got to see Jordan Love here soon. It looks like they're going to line up here. Oh, wow, look at that time of possession.
Plays. We got a little rain at Lambeau, but maybe that's what the Bears need.
Yeah, a little rain.
They need the slop and the shit to be all right. But biggest thing for me, not the yards or the time of possession, the plays, 40-16 in plays run.
Yeah, that's a big discrepancy there. I mean, you're not going to win football games going 3 and out all the time. No, it's looking rough for the Bears. I think I'll be hearing the Bears still suck at some point tonight.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, man. Well, as we await...
Hey, it's okay, AJ. As far as football rivalries, we're both number
one. I'll hold on to that one. Oh, they're going to run a play. They're not going to waste any time here. 30 seconds left on the clock. They got 2 timeouts. Going to try to push the ball down the field here with a little screen pass.
There's Khalil Herbert.
Yeah, there he is.
With the little 2-yard catch.
Hey, bud.
3 yards, maybe.
Nice to have you back.
And now I think the Bears run it out.
Yeah, they got to. Come on. No point. And Bears luck.
They have 2 timeouts. They're not using them, so I would anticipate they're running out.
Yep,
Matt Floor pumping up the crowd here. We are going into halftime 24-7. Beautiful.
Noah, any final thoughts on Packers, Bears as we go into halftime here?
This game's over.
Yeah. Dunzo. With that being said, I've been the Brofect1 AJ. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. That's been the Money Train Noah.